welcome to another episode of the Tori Creates podcast, episode 73. My name is Tori, and I am the maker behind the madness. I hail from southern Wisconsin, about a half an hour south of Madison, Wisconsin, the capital, and it is a lovely, sunny Mother's Day. It's May 12th, so happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers out there, and yeah, it is a lovely afternoon. It's a little toasty, actually. So I thought I would just hop on and share whatever I can share over the last couple weeks. So this is a podcast about knitting, crocheting, spinning, whatever other crafty shenanigans I get up to. So this week it's mostly crochet, and there's actually a little knitting sprinkled back in. So since I'm playing with this one, we'll start with this guy. So I crocheted this little chubby dragon. He's got a little tail, he's got little wings, and then I love his feet with the little toes. And then not part of the pattern were the ears. I gave him ears because I thought he needed them. He looked a little weird without them, I thought. This is the Lucky the Dragon pattern. It's from Premier Yarns, but it was designed by Curiouspapaya. I don't know who that is, but it's a free pattern on Premier Yarns. And I don't have the labels for this anymore. This is Michael's yarn. They're chenille, I think. Softy chenille, maybe. I don't know. But I think he's super cute. A lot of sewing. Because everything gets made after the fact other than the body. So a lot of sewing, but I think he's cute. He is super soft. What are we doing? Oh, one of my cats jumped out of the chair into the most emphatic way possible. But I crocheted this guy. Let's see, my nose is itchy. Sorry. On to the next. So then, we'll do this because this is right here. I got it in my head that I was going to crochet a tank top. So I did. It's like a cover-up tank top thing. It's extra chunky. But it's these sunflower crochet square motifs for the base. And then the back is one really big one. I've actually got a loop, and then you can tie the straps however you want to the back. And it is a crochet tank top. No pattern, I winged it. The cuffs, I don't know what you'd call it. There was is it string to stitches on Instagram, did like a tutorial on how to make them. And the granny squares, sunflower granny squares are pretty common. There's a dime a dozen for how many people have tutorials online. So that is one of the things I made. This wasn't even a full skein of one of the really big skeins of Red Heart Super Saver in some kind of yellow. And yeah, so that is done. That is fun and ready for summer. So I have that. What else have I got? So now we're on to the Softies parade again. Stuffie parade, number 20. So this week my husband asked me, I think you should make a Bigfoot or a Sasquatch or a Yeti. And I was like, all right, I'll figure something out. So I winged this little dude. No pattern, I just went for it. He's got a little beard and a little tuft of hair. I know he doesn't have big feet, so he's not a Bigfoot, but I thought he was cute. He kind of reminds me of Mighty Beans, if anybody remembers those from early 2000s, I think. But yeah, I think it's kind of cute. A little Sasquatch. So I winged that one. Then let's go to where we left off last episode. Let's get these put away. So I had initially crocheted these frogs. You'll remember these guys. Oh, these little ones. Oops, the sun is really bright. But I crocheted these frogs. This one's mine, and then the rest I'd crocheted for the shop. Since then, I successfully crocheted a little Lilypad hanger for a frog. You'd have to sew the frog on here, and he could hang in your car like one of those things that hangs from your rear view mirror. But yeah, I crocheted a little froggy hanger, little froggy swing. I think it's super cute. And it looks like this is the base. It's actually got pipe cleaner in it. That's what it gives its strength. And I crocheted it in so you don't see it. And yeah, a little froggy lily pad. Then, because there weren't enough frogs, I proceeded to crochet more. So I've got this little guy. I've got this one. Got this guy, dark blue one. And then lastly, I've got a pink one with little green cheeks. So I crocheted all of those frogs. Then, because I was really into the multiples, crocheting all the multiples, I think I had mentioned I was going to crochet some Chonky mushroom boy pattern little guys, and I did. I crocheted 5. So I crocheted this one, more like traditional cap color, the red, deep red cap, and then with the little cheeks. Then I did, these are in no particular order other than I crocheted the red one first. I don't remember what order I crocheted the rest in. Then I did a mustard yellow. I did a sagey green. I did an orange, like a deep burnt orange. And then lastly, I made this little guy. And teal. So I made a whole bunch of those. Then I went on to crochet some other things. So I crocheted an axolotl. Axolotl, I think that's how you say it. It's a little sea creature guy. Super cute. A little sea creature, laying axolotl. I think he's adorable. I'll probably make a few more of these. I think they're cute. And then last but not least, I crocheted a little piggy. I think he's cute. Little pig. Super cute, super easy. Little piggy pig. Honestly, most of these I think are destined for keychains. These maybe not. These I think could just be like a little standalone stuffy that you set like on your desk or something, like a desk buddy. But these will be keychains, these little frogs. And he might be a desk buddy. He's maybe a little big for a keychain. And then the piggy. Yeah. I crocheted all those this past 2 weeks. And then last but not least, I have, oops, my knitting needle's falling everywhere. I have a swatch. And you might be asking, what is this swatch for? Well, I got chosen by a pattern designer to knit my very first test knit for this designer. So people who are not familiar, a test knit is basically where a designer makes their pattern, and before they release it out to the public, they have it tech edited typically, and then they have a bunch of test knitters knit the pattern. So they provide the pattern for free, and then you in turn knit the pattern and then share your feedback. And then at the end you share your photos, and essentially on my end I get to knit the pattern, and then I'll get a little bit of more publicity for it as well. And I've always wanted to do this, so I was super excited. Since I haven't done it before, I wasn't sure if I would get a chance to do it. But the designer is Vanessa Smith, and I don't think she's releasing well, she's technically released what the pattern is, but we aren't going to be sharing photos of this one. So you can see the yarn I'm using, you can see my swatch, but you won't be seeing the finished product until it is released. So I am going to be knitting this out of Yarn Bee Rustic Romantic. It is an acrylic yarn, but I had actually gotten this at Hobby Lobby in Kentucky when we were there. And I got enough to make like a tank top or something like that, or something smaller. So I have just enough to finish this project, so hopefully that works out. And this isn't my final swatch. I technically am going to have to go down one more needle size, which is annoying, but I don't want this to be bulletproof either because I am a very loose knitter, so we'll see. I'm going to have to go down one more needle size, and that'll be where I need to be, and I'm going to cast this on hopefully soon. So that is exciting. I'm excited to get into that. They gave us a generous amount of time to knit this item. About 8 weeks, so I have plenty of time to get this taken care of and knit up, and yeah, we'll go from there. I also have some more like personal makes that I want to get created because there is a future baby coming into our family, not mine but a family member, and I need to make this child some stuff. Like, they need hand knit stuff. You come into this family, you're going to get hand knit stuff. So, I'm just saying. So, I got a few things that I want to make still. And other than that, that's kind of all that's been going on. I have been working. I put in my garden yesterday. So, I planted all of my seedlings that I had started. And I put out all the seeds. Got potatoes started. Like, they're all out in the garden, so that's all ready to go. I've been harvesting asparagus and eating that every day. Tonight we're gonna grill, and I've got all kinds of veggies marinating for kebabs, and we're gonna have brats, and I have a little steak I'm gonna grill, so it's gonna be really nice. And yeah, it's just gonna be a nice chill day. I know that was pretty rapid fire. This is gonna be a pretty short episode, but such is life. I've basically been working lots of overtime. Then I come home and I'm kind of tired because I'm working my overtime in the morning before I would normally even come in. So I'm getting into work about 6. So by the time I get home, I'm tired. And so we'll have deck sitting time, and I might read on the Kindle or knit or crochet a little bit, and thus all the critters. But, you know, there's only so much time in the day. And sometimes you need to sleep. So yeah, I have got a cat down here who really wants lovin's. Which one is it? Midnight. Do you want to pay the cat tax? You want to pay the cat tax? Can I get you to pay the cat tax? Nope. She's too good for that. She knew what I was about to do and ran off. But yeah, so with that, hopefully you'll be seeing some reels from me shortly because I took a whole bunch of footage of my backyard today. Oh yeah, and also I took a whole bunch of finished object photos that I never actually took, so Ravelry will actually be updated to an extent. But yeah, bringing some knitting back into my daily routine, still crocheting up a storm and finding all the patterns. If you have anything you want to see in my Etsy shop, let me know. I've got some things photographed, so I just need to get everything finalized, and I might put a few more things up in my shop, a few more listings on top of what I've already got. So you can find me on Etsy as Tori Schaffner Studio. I'm on Instagram as Tori Schaffner, and on YouTube I switched it over to Tori Schaffner Studio. I am on Facebook. I'm not as active there, so meh. I'm set up Discord, so I'm on Discord as Tori Schaffner Studio, but I don't have any servers. I'm lurking because of test knits and stuff. So I have that now. don't know how to use it really, but we'll get there. And yeah, other than that, that's all I've got going on. It's, just a day job. It's fine. But if you like this, please like this video, subscribe if you enjoyed it, comment below. I love to hear from you. I would love to have a chat with you all in the comments. Share this with your friends so we can grow this little community on the interwebs. And with that, I hope you have a wonderful week ahead, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!